Hello users, welcome back. We are here with more Alpha Protocol in When You're a Spy. The stream series where I play Alpha Protocol as close as I can to the main character of Burn Notice. So, for those that missed last time, we are Michael Thornton. We are playing as the veteran background, which I've unlocked years ago and have never played. The veteran background means that our character was some sort of spy or CIA agent or whatnot that found their way and applied for Alpha Protocol, which is not how it's supposed to work. We went through a bunch of intro stuff in the first couple episodes and then made it to Saudi Arabia. We found a weapon arms dealer and we arrested him rather than killed him. We made some deals with different people. We befriended some of the people we worked with. And then, after making it up against a terrorist and fighting a tank on foot, we realized we were being set up. Or that someone was being set up, and that a military contractor, Halbeck, had basically just outright given the weapons that we were trying to seek to this terrorist organization. We decided to not kill the terrorist, and rather than arrest them and bring them in, we realized there were missiles coming right towards our destination. So they thought we were dead temporarily. Mina, one of our handlers back at base, let us know and guided us out of the area. And basically, we are now in Moscow in a forgotten about hideout. We're gonna kind of figure out where we go from there. I have beaten this game a few times, but it has been about 6 years since I last played. 7 years? It's had issues on modern PCs, so I have not been able to play it for a while. But thanks to GOG and CD Projekt doing what they can to make it work, we were able to go through it again. But I vaguely remember that we're gonna do some hopping around the mission hub at some point, just to get some interesting things. For those of you that know this game, I don't think we're gonna get DMCA'd today. For those of you that don't know what that means, it'll make sense at a point later on. Anyway, that's pretty much how it's going. Let me start up the game. Oh, you know what? I need a controller to do that. Let me hook up a controller, and then I will give proper hellos to everybody. I have the wrong game launcher again. All right, well, while we're waiting on that, I will say hello to everybody. So, hello to Bull, hello Robot Spacer, hello OK Retro, or Retro of the OK Retro Zone. I hope you are all having a good week. Thank you all so much for being here, including the viewers that are hiding in chat. I see you. I appreciate you being here. Oh, wow. GOG is just outright saying, hey, we got spicy games for grown-ups only. Good on you. Nothing wrong with the port. I know the developer of one of these games. Huh. Good on them. All right. Alpha Protocol. Does this game have a Britney Spears dance segment? Asked Robot Spacer. No. No? No. No. I was unsure. Not because there's a Britney Spears dance segment, because I was trying to think of what I'm worried about involves a dance segment, and I don't think so. Ooh, are we gonna get to meet C today? Let's see. That is not a pun.
A leading arms trafficker suspected of supplying terrorist organization Al-Samad was captured by coalition forces earlier this week. Mohammed Omar bin Nasri, based in a remote part of Saudi Arabia, was in possession of over $100 million worth of small arms.
Sure was.
Missiles,
we got him arrested.
His extradition to the United States is currently being...
We got as close to Michael Weston from Burn Notice as we could. I think this is still a very good Michael Weston here. These are just... Okay, this is fine. This is probably later seasons Michael Weston. That's no. That's Doctor Strange. That's Tony Stark. Also Tony Stark. And then I just don't know what's going on here. Like, why? Why? Yeah, no.
Terrorism, still a threat? Authors from best-selling books on terrorism say yes and point to a recent rise in incidents in the Middle East as proof of their claims. Could
Hey look, Darcy photoshopped her faces into a still frame of a buddy cop movie. That's,
global terror in our backyards.
yeah.
Tragic news for dog lovers. The latest target of scammers
Hey
are
look,
online puppy buyers.
Darcy photoshopped her faces into a still frame of a buddy cop
via the
movie.
internet.
That's,
Many organizations have received complaints
yeah.
from buyers who have been taken in by multiple false claims, including
That's
the
Mothello there?
Nigerian pet scam,
Right?
as
No,
well as
that's,
$100,000.
Consumers
Backgammon?
have been asked not to
Backgammon.
trust any pictures of puppies they are sent. According to the Humane Society,
Othello is very different.
because you receive a picture from someone
Othello is
does
basically
not
go.
necessarily mean that thing is real. Sobering news.
Where's my
Coalition
weapon
forces report sporadic outbreaks
locker?
of violence across the Middle East, believed to be part of a power struggle between rival terrorist organizations.
Army
Aha!
J. Robert Powers sells IMF that is suspected Osman terror. In financial news, Howard Industries is facing
Hey, Mike. Funny how you have a Halbach email account, and your name is listed in the company directory, but you don't even have a voicemail set up at your office. So, let me guess. You're a K Street lobbyist, and Henry Leland set you up with a no-show job. I'm guessing this whole Mike Thornton name is just a cover. Well, whoever you really are, it was nice to meet you. Spent a lot of time on planes, and 90% of the time, they seat me next to old ladies or screaming kids. Mr. Thornton, if you are reading this, you escaped Saudi Arabia. You had a hard time to think on what has happened. Your government has branded you a terrorist. You will be hunted as I have been. They will not take you alive, and they will not allow you to spread word of the missiles that were sold to me. Consider this. Your enemy is not Al-Samad. Your enemy is Halbech and its allies elsewhere in the world. They have suppliers in Moscow and in Rome. They spit on our beliefs even as they deal with us in exchange for bombs and support. They move forward in Taipei, all described in the information I have given you. Research the dossier of Henry Leland. Dig deeply into the information on Halbech Corporation and their master. And you will find our common enemy. Leland is a hollow man, one who respects no boundary, chained in the accumulation of power purchased in blood. You will not hear from me for some time. We will meet face to face again at the time of my choosing. Only then shall I give you the help I promised. I am a man of my word, and as you could not pull the trigger on me, that marks you as a man at least willing to listen to reason. Mike, the agency's burning plenty of taxpayer money looking for you. I'm pretty close to just filing a sexual harassment claim against Darcy. An alias of mine I was using on assignment just got slated for a severe audit. Now I have to hack into the Treasury servers to correct the problem. That last paragraph was an ill-conceived attempt at small talk. I realize my problems are pretty trivial with what's going on with you. Trust me when I say I'm doing everything I can to keep the agency off your tail. Anyway, do you have a moment? Let me know how you're doing. I like this one. It's called Terse. Number 1, Mace Darcy. Either the spray kind or the medieval kind. 2, just claim your alias made a ton of money. The president pulled funding from the IRS so they don't have the manpower to actually investigate rich people who cheat on their taxes. That's spot on for a prior administration. Anyway, how am I doing? Busy. Too busy for small talk. Appreciate all your help getting situated, but I need to stay focused on my work to not waste time with banter. I don't want to be that terse. Mina, well, Being shot at is always loads of fun, but at least I have a well-appointed safe house wherein I can perform unlicensed surgery on myself. Ever pried a bullet from your gut with a pair of tweezers? Good times. I appreciate your help so far. I've got a laundry list of leads to follow up on. If you have any more info for me, I'm all ears. I'm not going to suggest something that has rape involved. Okay, as I say, like, we don't have a supplier anymore, all right?
Senator Patrick Darcy unveiled new legislation aimed at cleaning up the federal government.
Grigory Pazanov has existed in the background of the seedier side of the city for decades, feeding choice bits of information to the interested parties for the right price. An educated man, he received his degree in physics and philosophy from, oh boy, Lomonanos, I'm trying to add two N's. Lomonosov. Lomonosov Moscow State University, and graduated near the top of his class. Grigory has a reputation for accuracy, but not for discretion, as he's reportedly willing to give up on contacts and the names and locations of anyone requesting information if the price is high enough. Whatever his intent, he has a talent for what information to divulge to whom and for how much. Reportedly has gained and lost a small fortune as an information broker and a contact for black marketers in the weapons trade in Moscow. Though factions within Moscow have not always been happy with the intel Grigory's provided, his insider knowledge has kept him in good standing with whatever groups have held power. More recently, since the faction of Russian Mafia he was closest to has changed hands, he has withdrawn from mob dealings, but is far from retired. Alright.
Scam and lost hundreds of dollars.
Consumers have been asked not to trust any pictures of puppies they are sent. According to the Humane Society,
Sure hope Nasri likes waterboarding.
Whoa, whoa.
The
hell was that? God Galaxy decided to relaunch or close? Weird. Okay, well, that's back. You all still can see me, right? Everything good?
Financial news: Halbeck Industries is facing intense scrutiny from shareholders. Just the latest bump in a troubled road for the once mighty defense contractor.
Halbeck has shown increasing signs of
Oh,
moving into
great.
a business slump.
Picture of Darcy.
Profits
He
shrinking
wrote,
into
Mike and Sean, fuck yeah! With 3 exclamation
shareholders is
points.
suspected to force the industry giant into massive layoffs.
CEO Robert Halbeck
Weird.
III has given numerous reassurances to the press that the company is merely entering a quote re-engineering period.
Alright. Mm. Ooh. Sorry, I've got it. Oh, hey! Hello, Raiders! Hello, Tildes! Welcome in, Raiders. My name... Oh, there you are. My name is Silverstreak, or Silver. I'm a game testing program become sentient, a variety streamer, and a VTuber. I tend to focus on series of games or games with a similar theme. This is none of those. This is a start of a new series called When You're a Spy, where I'm playing the game Alpha Protocol and doing my best to emulate the character Michael Weston from this TV series Burn Notice, which is also about a spy who is burned. Tilly, what were you doing today? Elden Ring. Wow. I hope you had a good time in Elden Ring, in the lands between. Modded with co-op. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. I have not played the co-op mod. I am tempted to play the Armored Core mod if that same developer has released that is co-op as well. Alright. Well, we're going to start this mission. Thank you all for joining in. If you've never seen Alpha Protocol before, I would describe it as Mass Effect 1 if it were to meet the actual TV show Burn Notice or 24. And now you get to see that.
I'm looking for a man, but not in that way.
Come on, Michael.
So, what do they have on tap here?
Why are you wasting my time?
Drinking alone is time well spent then. I'll toast to that. A cough like that, this bar may not be the best place to hang out. Secondhand smoking all.
I quit 3 times this month. Second-hand smoke is my way of getting by, Agent.
I'm Mike Thornton. You already know the agent part.
It is written all over you like a billboard. I am Grigori, but you knew that or you would not have come here.
Well, I didn't mean to interrupt your coughing, or your drinking, but I wanted to know who Halbeck's friends are here in Moscow.
What specifically do you wish to know? If they have friends at all? Now that is a question in itself.
I'm looking for all the dirt on Halbeck I can get. Who's profiting from their smuggling here in Moscow?
That I do not know. But there is someone who would know the answer.
Ooh.
He is a businessman here in Moscow, Sergei Surkov.
Oh, Surkov.
You may know who Halbeck is dealing with.
Sergei Surkov. Running a check on the name now. We're getting a lot of hits. He shouldn't be hard to find. Although, judging from his contact list, figuring out where his next appointment is could take some time.
Alright, I think I can wait a little longer. And there's a few other leads I'd like to track down.
You were planning to investigate Leningradsky station, yes? Maybe you can do me a favor.
A favor?
Your American missiles are not the only cargo that comes through the station. If you go, maybe you could divert these shipments accidentally, of course.
What, you mean change the shipping labels? And me without my label maker?
It is more simple than that. The box destination is stenciled on the side, but it is a code. Change it with a marker, and the boxes will end up somewhere else. To a friend of ours who will be happy to reimburse us. Maybe do a little business with you.
I'll think about it.
Do that. And if you need a place to buy weapons, armor, devices, I can help you there too.
Yes.
I may not know Halbeck, but I know many others who are not friends of theirs.
I'd appreciate that. What's the price tag for the reference?
Directing a customer to a shopkeeper friend? No price tag. Just business.
Alright. Thanks, Grigori. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you not being an asshole when talking to me.
Yeah, I would... Like,
Other
why?
agents, too stiff. Others, too much cowboy. You come to me as a human being. Should be rewarded, no?
That's the Michael Weston way. Oh, well. Okay, that's the entire mission. Awesome. Contact Grigori, the informant. Agent Thornton contacted an informant in Moscow, a man by the name of Grigori. The two of them met in a bar where Agent Thornton questioned him concerning Halbeck's presence in Moscow. After a rocky introduction, Grigori relaxed and shared information with Agent Thornton. He also agreed to introduce Thornton to weapons dealers in Moscow as a gesture of goodwill. Grigori seems compliant. It is unlikely he would share information about Thornton's presence to others in Moscow. We made a friend! What do we got? We got weapons! Ooh. Yeah, the description definitely, 6-7 is saying that description makes it seem like it could have gone much worse. Yes, it could have gone way worse from what that sounds like. This just seems like an upgraded version of my current gear. And it's better at stealth. I feel like we should get that. Yeah, that feels like the right choice. Because the pistol... That's just outright an upgrade. What can we equip on our pistol? We don't have an accessory. So we can get an accessory and upgrade, probably the barrel. Not the barrel, the magazine? What does stability do? See, like, if I was going to switch out the silencer, I would switch to this. Oh, I can't buy more tranq rounds. That's just an flat-out upgrade. Huh. That's a flat-out upgrade. Okay, armor first. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff. Let's... hold on. And I say, what does our winter clothing look like? Ah. Let's... and I think we sell all the other armor, because it's all worse. So, we could buy a better pistol. Or just outright better assault rifle. And we'll hold off for a little bit. I think we're probably fine for right now. The better armor is going to help us. Oh, wait. Did I get a new email? Yeah. Mike, I wasn't writing any mission matters per se. Just wanted to know how you're doing. Seems you're holding up well. You know me. I've read your dossier a dozen times over, and I'm not really worried about you. Just curious, I guess. Because you're in such a unique situation, I have no idea how I'd handle it were our places switched. Anyway, I'm busy looking through old agency log files, looking for any signs of premeditation on Operation Let's Screw Over Mike Thornton. That's the title, huh? Did find something kind of interesting. One of the founders of the Alpha Protocol Agency got his start authoring Operation Northwood. Plan in 1962 to start a war with Cuba. One of the key steps of the plan, making it look like Cubans shot down a passenger plane when it was, in fact, CIA operatives doing it all along, framing the Cubans. Fortunately for the free world, the little plan didn't happen. Now, I'm not saying this is an old plan coming to life in present day, nor am I saying Shahid was a CIA operative. But I'm starting to think that was not the only fiasco in Saudi Arabia. Not only was the fiasco in Saudi Arabia a total setup, something the U.S. has done before, will likely do again. Alright, Grigori. Mr. Thornton, while you are, of course, encouraged to spend your money on inventory, I'm an infiltration broker first, legal weapons dealer second. I've added your clearinghouse credentials to my short list of buyers. You are free to peruse my wares and issue buy and sell orders as you see fit. Hey Mike, I've got an intercept from Westridge I thought you might want to read. Sean, I need to keep an eye out for Thornton, but don't make it your sole activity. We've got another operation on the drawing board, and I'm going to want you on that crew. But if you keep chasing leads on Thornton, you're going to make it really hard for me to reserve you a spot as point man. Considering that each time you come and go for the facility, it's 2 days of downtime for sedated transit, plus a few days of flight as you follow whatever tip you receive about Thornton's whereabouts. Stay focused, Agent. You've got a lot of potential. I know you want to bring Thornton in and win points with me. Win my respect by being ready when I need you. Interesting. Alright, let's go do another mission. Weapon shipments first? You know what I didn't do? We level up at all? That's not the right button. No, but we can't afford that. I should probably wait though, right? Yeah. Yeah. Halbech's prototype missiles are being moved through Leningradsky Station in Moscow on the cargo train Baran. Find the train and search it for clues to its destination. Is this the one I think it is? Yes, it is! I think we're about to meet our love interest.
Must be a small army out there.
Come out, or I'll shoot through those boxes you're
I see.
Wouldn't want that.
Ah, American. CIA. I am surprised I did not hear you in Moscow.
I'm on vacation.
So you come here for the scenery? Or are you here to catch a train, darling?
Let's ditch the interrogation. You're here for the missiles, so let's not play games.
Darling, I do not play games. And apparently neither do you. But we should talk. I do not want to shoot you, as I only have so many bullets.
Could have fooled me.
I propose a deal. I am here for the same reason you are, to find this Halbech train. We work together, we both get what we want.
Stay out of my way and we'll get along fine.
I accept your terms. Do not harm my men, and they will not fire on you. Is it a deal?
Yeah.
Well, considering you have the drop on me, then it sounds like a deal. For now.
That is good. Because I think we have company.
Who are the guys in the tracksuits?
No idea. They may be guarding the shipment.
So, that's C. And I believe she is an ex-MI6 agent? I can't remember the specifics. We'll find her dossier eventually. But the reason why I say she's our love interest is because in Burn Notice, Michael Weston's love interest is Fiona, an ex-member of the IRA. Extremely aggressive when she needs to be, and expert in demolitions and firearms. So C seems to just match up, and that'll make more sense as we continue on.
Looks like I've walked into the middle of a turf war.
Hope you're not planning on getting involved.
May not have much choice.
Just remember why we're here, Mike.
Who's shooting at me? So these are C's men. We could have instead sided with the Mafia. But that's not how we're going to roll. Alright, so that's where we need to go. Let's see if we can't do some hacking. We cannot. And yeah, DeBull saying, tube top in the winter, male gaze developer, I guess. I mean, it's Obsidian. So they kind of do this for both folks. But yeah, you're not wrong. Money. Time to do some hacking.
Just hacked a security system, but not sure what it was for.
Looks like it's unlocked some doors to the neighboring building.
Oh, well that unlocked this. Alright, well, so first of all, let's read the dossier on the VCI. Founded by a handful of ex-military professionals, the Veteran Combat Initiative, VCI, is a private military company and security firm. It operates multiple tactical training facilities and has participated in dozens of conflicts and peacekeeping actions throughout the world. Boasting that it trains more than 60,000 people a year, the VCI takes special care to recruit specialists and various experienced military personnel as advisors and instructors. The VCI mercenaries are, with little exception, former enlisted soldiers. The U.S. Army, Mozzie, and the douches here are the main contributors of VCI main manpower. The VCI recruiters prefer soldiers with dishonorable discharge. Borderline types that won't find employment in non-violent occupation. So yeah, the VCI is basically Outer Haven. Or Outer Heaven.
Watch out, Mike. I'm picking up movement on that water tower.
Great. Snipers on the tower.
Look, don't question how this works. Just know that it works. Not a problem on how it works. Drake saying, I can tell you some guys would drool more over Mike in a bodysuit than Mike in nearly nothing. They screwed up my skill. I vaguely remember there being a shootout on the way out of here, so we're going to clear the area first. Just doing a little bit of exploring. One, two, three, four. Ooh. A little bit worse recoil, a little bit more ammunition. We'll stick with the recoil. We're doing okay on ammo. Are we back where we started? Yes? Maybe not. Okay, now we're back where we started. We will explore a little bit more this way. Already paying off. Ooh.
I'm in, and I've discovered where the weapons are going.
Upload the data. I'll pass it along to the authorities.
All right, we're doing great. Ooh, that's a lot of money on that one computer. Oh, hell. Nobody saw nothing. Unstable Juice, the thing is, what you're looking for is non-changing data. All characters except for the characters that matter will switch around. The characters that matter are static. You just need to find out where they are in the placement, basically. Oh, you got armor on. Alright, so we're not going to be able to take him out through a pistol shot. We gotta get over him. Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't see me, 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 don't see me. Alright. So we'll get that. And then we'll get that. And pistols is next. Ooh. We got something. Okay, so this basically immediately turns down the cooldown for all of our other skills. So that's super useful. Alright, so we need to go up there. Ooh, or go down there. What is the... Why are we going to both? You know what? How about instead of that?
Tango squad moving in.
I probably shouldn't have gone this way. It's fine, though. This is why we also have pistols. Or the rifles. Ow. We are gonna have to reload if that counts as me attacking the dude. Yeah, I shouldn't have had to do that. It's fine. The crane wasn't necessary. I was already done. And they do not count that as attacking. Great. Oh no, Drake. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that goes better. Yeah, I didn't have to do that at combat at all. Oops. Don't question it. It counts. But I can't get up there. That's unfortunate. Oh boy. Yeah. Alright, so he's down there. I need to get up closer to this guy.
That's what you get for playing on the tracks.
Oops, somebody was on the tracks. My own hubris got me. Damn it. Alright, live with my consequences.
That's what you get for playing on the tracks.
Come on. Okay. Let's do some exploring. Nope, can't go in there. Never mind. Realize there's items here. Maybe it's above? Yeah, it's probably above. Where's the ladder? Still no items, though. Weird. Do we need to go back around? What the hell? Oh, well, that would have been useful. We can't go back. Or is this the right way? This is the right way. Yeah, we can't go back.
Into a toy store. Looks like the shipment's ready to go to its client.
We're not going to have time to warn the local authorities. And they won't have time to confiscate the weapons before they're moved out. It'd be safer to destroy them. According to the station layouts, there should be a storage room across the tracks.
That was almost a screw up. Okay. I
found the shipping manifests, but no mention of the missiles. Weapons, a lot of them, are coming through this train yard, but not the ones we're looking for.
All right, get out of there then. It still could help us.
Be right there. Just need to change the destination address.
Yep, the Grigori.
Actually, I'll ship them to Grigori. He'll appreciate the present.
Mike, we don't have time. Never mind.
It's alright, Mina.
Better appreciate this, Grigori. So much for getting out of here the easy way.
No, you didn't. Nobody heard nothing.
That must be Dimitri.
Problem handled. I see.
Michael, I did not realize you knew how to kill so well.
I don't like to brag.
And so polite. Maybe I should keep a more careful eye on you.
Look all you want, but tell me what you're doing here first. You're mercenaries. Who's your employer?
Michael, I am not one to kiss and tell.
Fine, I'll find out eventually.
Yes, especially if we were to keep working together. We could make our trip to Moscow a quick one and efficient.
You're kidding.
It is not marriage I am proposing, Michael, but is the thought so appealing and hurt. I will be in touch, Michael. I think we will have much to discuss, you and I.
I won't promise I'll listen.
Hey, press C.
Hear my offer first, but it will not be long, I promise.
Yeah. Okay. Intelligence indicates Halbech's prototype missiles were being moved through Leningradsky Station in Moscow on the cargo train Buron. Buron? Agent Thornton infiltrated the station to find the train and search it for clues as to its destination. Shortly upon arrival, Agent Thornton encountered a mercenary, C, engaged in a firefight with guards at the station. According to reports, she had been hired by the Veteran Combat Initiative. Agreed to an alliance to defeat the remaining guards, Agent Thornton agreed to side with C temporarily. Making his way through Leningradsky Station, Agent Thornton encountered guards and VCI soldiers. Thornton used a crane at the station to smash the train yard. That is a necessary gesture to reach the Buron. I really shouldn't have done that. Agent Thornton located the Buron and the weapons it contained. Buron. I'm going to say Buron from now on. Upon locating the weapons shipment, Thornton rerouted the weapons to a local informant, Grigori. Ooh, payment. During Thornton's assault on the train yard, a prominent local gang lieutenant, Dmitri, was taken out in a firefight. Ooh. After confronting more thugs in the train yard, Thornton ran to C his second time. After exchanging words, the two parted ways without a fight. Chances of running into C again in Moscow are high. C remains a potential contact and a handler for the future missions. All right. I don't remember that.
In Moscow today, authorities are baffled by the aftermath of a shootout at the Leningradsky train yard, which left several dead and an estimated $500,000 in property damage.
The identities of the victims have not yet been released, but according to an unnamed source within the investigation, several of the deceased were armed with military-grade weaponry and body armor. No word yet as to whether these men were associated.
Hello, Michael. Someone owed me a favor and gave me your email. Perhaps I should tell Halbech you're using their bandwidth. It was a pleasure to encounter you in the flesh back at the station. We should encounter each other in the flesh more often. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. How do we want to respond to C? Let's read these. Clandestine operatives rarely send emails from home base. Pirating civilian email servers is just part of the job. I'm glad you enjoyed our meeting, though I'm not one to mix business with pleasure. Yeah, we're not going with that one. I'm actually going to look this up real quick. I want this to be successful. Hmm. Yeah, I don't want that one. I don't want that one. Let's go with professional. Mr. Thornton, I trust I have you to thank for the shipment of weapons sent my way. There's a great deal of second-tier weapons in this shipment. Nothing an operative by yourself would be interested in. But if you were hell-bent on arming terrorists or gangsters, be in a handsome armory. I'm sure I'll be able to peddle these to gangsters and malcontent that wouldn't know a quality firearm if it was used to kill them. Attaches an escrow access key to an escrow account for an offshore holding company. There's money in that account that should suffice as a suitable finder's fee. Money! Ooh, money! Hmm. Let's go with that one. Yeah, we got some cash now. Honestly, we're doing pretty okay with the pistol. Do we have a description of what they consider these things? Hold on. Hmm. Okay, stability is accuracy while moving. Accuracy is how accurate the shot are in general. Okay. And then recoil is recoil after every time you shoot. Okay.
Suspected of supplying terrorist organization.
That's a chunky boy armor. That seems useful. That also seems useful. Alright, that one was just a straight upgrade. That one's a straight upgrade. That one's a straight upgrade. that one's just great. Do we have any accessories?
Senator Patrick.
We don't. Gold-plated AR. Oh, okay. We do need... Let's buy an accessory for the pistol.
Authorities are baffled by the aftermath.
Alright, that one is just outright better. And then that's outright better. So let's grab this.
News from a leading arms trafficker suspected of supplying terrorist organization Al Samad was captured.
What does superior rifling look like? That's in the gun barrel. Superior rifling, like bore here, like let me show it on this one. It basically means like you're boring the inside of the rifle to be smoother or help the rotation of the bullet more, which can make the bullets fly straighter or have higher rotation, which can increase their piercing, etc. Okay, feel good about that. Let's sell the rest. Fact. Let's sell that. Oh, gotcha. No, yeah, you're right. It's definitely not an improved way. Like, what I think they're intending is like, hey, this is secondhand stuff, and so this is like fixing the rifling, would be my guess. We should sell that, right? Yeah. Now I could just buy that pistol, right? Yes, agreed, Unstable Deuce. Like, I get what they're going for. I don't know how you would match it 1-to-1. That seems like a much better item.
Still a threat. Authors.
How much time we got left? Oh, we're doing good. We don't need to sell that yet.
Financial news, Halbeck
Okay.
Industries is facing intense scrutiny from shareholders. Just the latest bump in a troubled road for the once mighty defense contractor.
Halbeck has shown increasing.
That's the final mission. Okay. I think I know who we're gonna meet here. I'm trying to confirm it. Okay.
Require anyone affiliated with a
I'm here. Now to find Lazo.
Oh, the boat's moving. I'm like, why is my aim so bad? That's actually kind of a cool thing for them to actually do. No one's here. Damn it. Well, you go quiet until you can't anymore. Ooh. Gulag. Hmm. Anything up here? Nope. All right. I need to buy more pistol bullets. Oh wait, no, these are armor piercing, aren't they? Still need to buy more pistol bullets, but...
Wow, though. You're so crazy. One is Greco throwing another party.
Ma'am?
Put on some music.
All right. Pardon me, ma'am. Have a good day. Enjoy your dancing. Excuse me. Have a good night. Also, where did they come from? This boat was empty. Solved. Hello. Excuse me? Right, sis.
Lazo has been terminated. Move out.
What the hell's going on here?
Ow. You done?
What, nothing to say? I want to know what you're doing here. Who sent you? You're just a kid, so I'm willing to let this go. Keep pushing it.
That's right. He's a mute.
Mike, are you still there?
I'm here.
Someone
Bye,
was
sis.
jamming the frequency. Are you all right?
Yeah, I think so.
We win! Intelligence revealed a lieutenant for the Russian mob, Lazo, was throwing a party on his yacht in Moscow, and he might have been a source concerning the Halbach missiles. Agent Thornton boarded the yacht to find out what Lazo knew. But the missiles and their destination. When Lazo was encountered, however, he attacked Agent Thornton immediately. Well, I may have shot him in the back of the head. After dealing with Lazo, Agent Thornton made his way to the upper decks, encountering resistance from a terrorist group known as G22, who were after the same information. Agent Thornton made his way to Lazo's computer system and downloaded an IP address for Lazo's boss. As he was completing a download, he encountered a G22 team led by a mute teenage girl. She refused to identify herself and attacked. Tipped off by an informant, Thornton located Lazo's computer and gained access. Money! Thornton defeated the enemy agent, Sis, and attempted to reason with her. He refused to speak, but gave Thornton a locket and vanished. Sis and G22 are still alive, potential enemies. Once the intel from the mission is analyzed in the safe house, it is believed Agent Thornton will have enough information to track down the next lead in Moscow. Which we will not be doing.
What's up with the connection? Looks like something's interfering with the transmission. Or...
Hello.
You guys again. And I take it you're the leader? I ran into a little friend of yours tonight, hanging out with your G22 buddies. She's quite the little firecracker, although she doesn't talk much. Well, except with those pistols of hers.
That would be my bodyguard, Sis. And I know you spared her life. That's why I'm calling.
I didn't want to fight her. I was only there for Lazo. But she didn't give me much choice.
It was under my orders, Mike. But I didn't realize you would be there. Else, I would have instructed Sis to behave differently.
So
how do you know me?
What G22 is doing in Moscow? You guys sure seem to get around.
It's a rather long answer, Mike. One I'd like to discuss more, if you'd be up for it.
Is your bodyguard invited? If so, I'll need body armor.
I'm afraid it's required she be present. We're not supposed to be apart. It's how G22 operates in the field. But like you, I tend to bend the rules for the sake of the greater good. I'll leave the choice up to you, but I can't wait long. If you want to discuss your future, then meet me at the following coordinates. It isn't far. And come alone.
Alright.
Alright. But I better not be walking into an ambush. And tell Sis to keep her distance.
I will do so. I will not wait long, Mike. So if you want to speak to me, you'll have to do it soon.
Nice. Okay. Evasion's probably good, but we would like pistol. Oh, so close. That's also real good. So if I do this, right? That gets me 3 extra damage on all weapons and extra armor. Whereas that gets me accuracy and stability and chain shot, but I won't make it to chain shot. let's... This is the most immediate benefits. We'll do that, and then we'll get pistols up, and then we'll get stealth up. Yeah? Yeah. Oh. How long is that next mission? That's meeting with Albatross, right? Actually shouldn't be that long. Let's do that, and then we'll finish up. Hey, Mike. Please tell me that you've run across something in your travels that's even remotely interesting. The Taipei story is slower than I thought, and boredom's almost killing me. If you crawl across anything, let me know. I think I wasted a clever conversation on a source that can't deliver. I honor my commitments. You asked for a story, I'll get you a story. I'm not doing this because I'm a Samaritan. It's because the world needs to know what's happening. For someone who's supposed to be a thrill seeker, you sure seem to spend a lot of time bored instead of going out and finding something interesting to do. Unless that's why you're writing me in the first place. In which case, I'm going to need a little bit more incentive to write back. Oof. Oof. No, not that one. Let's go... flirty. No. We'll send that later. Important. Your lack of subtlety is refreshing. A respondent kind. While paying you a fraction of the market value of these weapons within my power, it would wipe out my current funds, and so I'm unwilling to part with more than I already gave you. I will instead provide you with what I have in abundance. Information. What do you got? Championship. Interesting. We'll go flirtatious. Okay. I'm interested to see how this goes, because I don't remember what Albatross likes. I'm going to say probably directness? Probably. Oh, I realized, I just realized I haven't eaten dinner. Whoops. Hey, sis.
I don't want to shoot you, but pull that trigger, and I will.
It's all right, sis. Hello, Mike. No trouble finding the place, I hope.
You wanted to meet face to face. Why?
I wanted to talk about you and the organization I represent. You spared Sis's life. For that, you have my thanks.
I have something of hers. Here.
Did she give that to you? I see. The locket is a childhood memento. Perhaps those days are gone. Regardless, thank you for sparing her life. The gratitude comes from both of us, it seems.
That locket? It's not a childhood memento.
Excuse me?
The locket. It depicts St. George and the dragon. According to the legend, townsfolk fed their children to the dragon out of fear to prevent its wrath. Eventually, the king agreed to feed his own daughter to the beast.
I'm not sure I like the implication, Agent Thornton.
I wasn't aware there was one. I'm guessing only she knows how St. George factors in. But I'm wondering who G22 is in the story, and who you are. I'm sure Sis could clear it up. If she wanted to tell us, that is.
She can't.
Can't or won't?
She's a mute. Let's walk. Sis will make sure we're not interrupted.
Well, Sis liked that.
So, what did you want to talk about?
I know to all outward appearances you're a rogue agent. I also know about Alpha Protocol, and in your case, it's being used for its intended purpose.
Wasn't my choice, really. One of my associates made the decision for me.
I disagree. You had other options, I'm sure. Did enacting Alpha Protocol change your mission?
No.
Then you should be proud of your accomplishment.
What accomplishment?
It's not often that one gets to turn the tools of their own government against them, and for the right reasons. And Alpha Protocol? It is a powerful tool.
Between Halbeck and you, I'm beginning to feel like everyone knows about Alpha Protocol.
It may seem that way. I'd argue you're simply traveling in a smaller circle here, on the fringe of international politics.
I don't know what you want, Albatross. G22's agenda? Doesn't seem like you have one.
No. We have aspirations, as does any government. But we believe that agendas are accomplished by careful study and observation. If the status quo is disrupted, it makes predicting triggers and events more difficult.
You sound like one of the analysts of Alpha Protocol I know.
Alpha Protocol has always had someone in that role. It helps them function as intended, no matter what iteration of the program. It's an odd thing. A government-sponsored program whose purpose is to prevent being policed by its own government. Now, what kind of foundation is that for a country?
I guess you have to trust your country and act in its best interests.
Do you trust your country?
I do. I believe in the mission.
I propose we become allies.
What, I'd become a member of G22?
No. I propose we cooperate.
Everybody wants to work with Michael.
As Alpha Protocol's leftover safe houses and gadgets are, well, G22 has access to much more.
And the price?
Let us say I owe you. You've already paid me, in the only currency I value.
Sure.
What do you say?
All right. I need all the friends I can get. And for some reason, I trust you.
You won't regret it, Mike. We're out of time, I'm afraid. Thank you for listening to me, Mike. I know you have a great deal of work ahead of you.
Albatross, I need to know something.
Yes. What?
This business with Halbeck. I can still prevent it, right? There's a way to stop them. This isn't going to end well, is it?
Mike, it never does.
Hi, Sis. Agent Thornton was contacted by Albatross, a cell leader for G22. Thornton agreed to meet him and Sis, apparently his bodyguard, in a local park. After conversation concerning G22 and their motives, Agent Thornton's role in confronting Halbeck, Albatross offered Thornton an alliance, largely because Thornton spared Sis's life on the yacht. During the conversation, Thornton questioned Albatross about Sis's role in the organization, her desire to be there. The question was met with hostility, although it may have more to do with Sis's locket, which Thornton had in his possession. The relationship between Albatross and Sis is unclear, but Albatross seems extremely protective of the child, perhaps on an obsessive level. When we parted on good terms, he's not entirely happy with me, but Sis is. Let's buy some stuff and then call it. Aha. Huh. Hey, Mike. I wanted to congratulate you for surviving this long. You're a scrappy agent. I can see why Westridge wanted you on the team. As a courtesy, from one professional to another, I wanted to let you know I'm on the hunt for you. Now, you're a proud man, and I've never pegged you for the type of guy to surrender, but if you turn yourself in, I promise you I'll accept your white flag like a gentleman and take you in alive. Or you can keep running, in which case I will have to kill you. Nothing personal, my friend. Just business. Yep. Good. Yep, that's fine. Weapons! Woo! These are all very good. They're also all very expensive. Oh, these are better silencers. I should probably get that one. Should probably get that one. Ooh. Ooh. All right, we'll figure out gear next mission. All right, everybody. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're having a good evening. My OBS says I'm not moving, but I'm hoping that I am. Otherwise, this will be a very odd VOD. But again, thank you for watching. If you're watching live, stick around. We will raid someone rad. If you're watching the archive, please feel free to watch something else out on the channel. Other than that, be safe and be kind to one another. Bye-bye!